for our artwork this week, we're going to make a sun. Now our sun's going to look a little bit like our lions that we made in class. So what you need is a pencil, a black pen, and 2 lids, one big one and one small one. Now if you don't have lids like these ones, you can use plates or tape or anything that's round, and it doesn't have to be super round. So I'm going to take the little one off, put it to one side, and then I'm going to start and draw around my big lid. Mine I think really fits in the video. So I'm going to hold that tight with one hand, and then I start at the top and I draw around like this, slowly. It's just like drawing around a template, and then I come around this other side and I draw the other way. And don't worry if it's wobbly. Sometimes it comes out wobbly, and that's fine. Now we finished with the big lid. I take your little lid and put it in the middle of that big circle, just sort of somewhere in the middle. Hold it tight and do the same thing. You can see I start at the top, draw around, and come from the other side and draw around, holding it quite tight. And remember, don't worry if it's a bit wobbly. They can be wobbly. So that is my sun. And now I'm going to put on the face. Now I'm going to start with a funny nose. You can do whatever face you like. You know, I don't mind what kind of face you do. I'm going to make my sun have a big nose, like this, long nose, big eyes. You do whatever eyes you like. Make my eyes big, like this. I'm going to put the black part of the eye in over here. It's looking a little bit to the one side, like you got a frat maybe. And then I'm going to put a little circle in the middle. And then I'm going to have my sun have a big smiley face. You want a grumpy sun, you make a grumpy sun. But I think he looks cool. The sun always seems like he's smiling, hey? And then just to make him look better, I'm going to give him some little eyebrows. Now you can give your sun some eyelashes if you want. I'm going to put a line at the top and bottom, and then from the sides, because that helps me know where to put my lines for my sun. And then I'm going to, this is different from my line. I'm going to come down like this, and I'm going to do it over here, and another one at the bottom, and another one. So almost like we're making triangles coming out. Now that I've got those in, I'm going to do another one here and another one here, just in the middle of those that we put in. Another one here and another one here. Now it doesn't really matter if you don't get them in the same place as me, because the sun has lots of these, don't they? These rays coming out. And another one. And last one over here. And then I'm going to use this space in between to make my interesting lines. When I've got that in pencil, it's enough for me to start with my black pen. So I'm going to start with my black pen. And I like to do the eyes first because I like to get those right. The eyes are very important. So I make big eyes, and then I'm going to color this part but leave that little circle in the middle. So it's tricky coloring, but it's worth it because you get that beautiful look in those eyes. So big eyes, and go around, and then miss that part there and color that in. Now don't worry if you don't have black pen. Oh look, my eyes are completely different sizes. I think I'll make this one bigger. If you don't have black pen, don't worry about it. You can do this picture in pencil or texture or anything you like. Now I'm going to do his nose. Now remember, you can make any kind of nose you like. And then his smiley mouth. My smiley mouth was a bit skew, so I might straighten that up a bit. There we go, not too bad. And if you want to put these are like cheeks, I suppose. Excuse me. And then his little eyebrows. Okay, now I'm going to outline the fancy parts that we made. So these are our lines that we've made so far. And I quite like this one in the middle. Makes it look like it is pointy. So when I'm doing my black pen, I just go nice and slow. Remember, you don't need a black pen. You can use texta or crayon or pencil crayon or oil pastel, whatever you have. We're very lucky being artists because we can use any materials we have to make art, can't we? So even if you only have a ballpoint pen, that'll do. There we go. And the last one of these pointy bits. And then I'm going to go around the circle. Now sometimes going over the circle again with a black pen is a little bit tricky. So just go nice and slow. And see our sun's turning out pretty fancy. There we go. What do you think? And now's your chance to do some little lines. So if you want to think about some of the lines we made for our lion, you can try some fancy lines. So I'm going to do some like this. And I'm going to do the same line in between all of my pointy star things. I was reading today that the sun was a star. I never really think about that. I'm not very good with things like that. So here are my wiggly lines, and I'm just going nice and slowly so that they fit in my circle all the way. Now you'll notice that I haven't actually done this circle in black pen. If you have, that's fine, but I haven't because I thought that I would leave that. So these ones, so I'm trying this other new fancy line here. You can make any lines here that you like. You can make actually any lines all around your sun. Any kinds of lines, and it's just so that we're practicing our lines, drawing a pretty sun, practicing our outlining, practicing working with a template. Drawing around a template is always quite tricky. A few more, and then we can start to do really fun stuff like color. Right, so that is the end of my sun. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rub all of it out, and then I'm going to make you another video to color, because I think the coloring is going to be pretty cool. So I'll see you soon. So now I'm going to color our sun in. Now remember, if you're finding it very fast, these videos, you must just pause and go over it again. I am going to use some twisties, so I'm going to choose all these sun colors for my twisty. I might even take some red out. And I have got pink, and I'm sure you can guess what the pink is for, because it's my favorite thing to do on all my pictures, and that is to make cheeks. Now you don't have to use twisties. Remember, you can use textures, you can use crayons, you can use pencil crayons, you can use whatever you've got at home. And if you don't have any color, that's fine. Then just use black pen or use pencil and just do more lines and just enjoy yourself. Make lots of suns, make clouds, put things in the sky. Give the sun little pajamas. Okay, so I am going to color in the cheeks. This is my favorite part. I like to give everything I make some cheeks. So I'm going to color some cheeks. I'm going to show you how to color one or two of the pointy bits of the star, or the sun, shall I say. The star, that's the sun that's the star. And then I am going to stop the video, and then I'll show you what it's like when it's finished. Okay, so you can see I did rub it all out first, and then I am putting those beautiful cheeks in. Look, the cheeks always make you look really nice. If you want to get really fancy, I like to take a bit of blue, and just on the edge of the eyes I put a little bit of blue, and what that does was make the eyes look a little bit round. Okay, it like puts a shadow, so it's always fun. Just a little bit of blue. So like mine looks like a backward C. There we go, just a little bit of blue on the edge of the eye. And then I'm going to show you how to do fancy pointy bits. So take two colors. Now I've got quite a few. Can you see I've got quite a few twisties here, different oranges. I've got a very dark, a middle orange, a yellow, and a red. I'm going to take the dark orange and this lighter orange, so two oranges. Now if you don't have two oranges, try orange and yellow or orange and red, and you're going to make, I'm going to color this side. Now my table might wobble, hopefully my video doesn't wobble too much, so my table might wobble now. So I'm going to color this part, this side, in orange, this darker orange. Now I'm going to do that the whole way around my sun. I might not do it all in this video, but you want to do it all on the same side. So when you look at your point, you want it on this side, because I've started on this side. So if you forget, just keep turning this to the top and color on the right hand side. Okay, just try and remember I'm coloring it nearest to this side, and then I just keep turning, so then I won't get it wrong when I'm coloring. Oops, everything's wobbling. I like to push really, really hard when I color. So I'm not going to do those all. You can go around the whole circle and you can color all those in, but I'm going to show you now. I'm going to use the lighter orange on the other side. This is a nice orange, like a gold color. I know you would all call it gold. Maybe you would. Around here. And I'm going to color this beautiful orange color. And this gives our sun quite a swanky look, hey? It looks pretty fancy now. Now this is the way I'm going to colour my sun, but you know what? You can colour your sun any way you like. And it also depends how your pointy parts came out. If your pointy parts came out a bit differently to mine, then you might not want to colour yours like that. And then you can choose how you want to colour your sun in. So I quite like this orange colour, so I'm going to use this colour, and especially around the edges. I might colour it all on the edges like this. And then I might use a lighter colour. I can't help myself. I like to use all different kinds of colours when I colour. And you can also colour these. I might take a yellow and go over these lines here, so these look like the rays of the sun. Give us a chance to use some of the yellow. If you're really feeling very adventurous, you can do some of this in red. So we're using the red and orange and yellow colour family here. There we go. Now I'm not going to do any more on mine. That gives you an idea of how I would colour yours, and you can colour yours any way you like. So you have fun and colour in your suns, and I'll see you soon.